Hi, you guys. Welcome to Your Destiny. I'm your host, Destiny Moshe, and today we're here talking to Tricia Gurley. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Destiny?
I'm doing great. Good. And today we're going to be talking about her new blog. We're going to be talking about fashion tips, beauty tips. We have so much in store for you guys. But before we get into any of that, I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure.
So tell me a little bit about your blog.
So my blog, Fashion Needs to Live In, is a blog about fashion and beauty, so people can get tips and tricks for an inexpensive price.
And by inexpensive, you mean it's not that expensive.
Exactly. So basically, a lot of people now, they see on the internet and they see everywhere that you have to always get the latest thing for a very expensive price. And I basically just budgeted for people to get the same quality of things for just a better price.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that's really exciting because a lot of people these days, they don't really have the budget to be trying to keep up with the trends and everything.
Exactly. So my blog is really a startup blog to just help people like myself that just need to get really nice things for a very expensive price. So.
Okay. Now let's go more into detail of the blog.
Okay.
What posts do you usually post on there? Like, what tips do you usually give out to the
people?
So
usually I do a lot of fashion posts, which is about outfit looks and places where you can shop from that's very inexpensive. I also do a lot of celebrity lookalikes, so I'll do a fashion look that a celebrity has, but I can show them how they can achieve that same look for a very inexpensive price. And then I also do beauty posts because I really love beauty for people that started out into makeup and they don't really know where to start. They really don't know where to shop or what to do. It's really to help them out as well also.
Oh, that's really great.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So I just want to know, like, where do you usually get as far as the clothing? Do you shop at boutiques? Do you shop at thrift stores? Do you shop at like, how do you put your fashion together? How do you feel like that your website is going to be different from others in helping others who doesn't have the budget to get that fashion? How can they get that look still without that budget?
So actually, first off, the first question, I shop everywhere, literally, from thrift stores, from online stores, from boutiques, anywhere, honestly. I just do a variety of things because some of my following that checks out my blog, they're not stationed here in Chicago, but still I want to do places that's here in Chicago for my local people that stay here as well. And also, I just feel like me, because of the simple fact I'm a person that has an inexpensive budget and I don't like spending a lot of money, it just makes me want to dig and do much more like research to find places where to shop for them. So it's really easy to me because it's something that I do in my everyday lifestyle, so it makes it easy for me to blog about it because it's what I do for myself. I can help others and give them tips where to go or where to shop to get things as well.
Okay, all right. So I see, by the way, your face is beat. So I wanted to ask you, is there any products that you post on your page that would be a little bit of helpful for some people?
Yes, so actually especially on the beauty aspect, I post a lot of products that's from like beauty supply, like LA Girl, and then a lot of things from drugstore like Walgreens, like CoverGirl, L'Oreal as well. I'm actually working on a segment right now for people that's starting with their own makeup and they don't know where to start. I'm doing an entire segment of where to start, from where to shop, how to do your foundation, how to do your highlight and contour. So
I'm over here excited.
Yes, it's a fun thing because even like on my Snapchat, I was Snapchat doing my makeup, and girls that wear makeup, they would snap me like, I didn't even know I could do that, or I didn't even know that trick or that tip as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's even helpful for women that already wear makeup or they just get products for inexpensive prices. So I love helping people that's beginners because I started out somewhere. I started doing my makeup and doing fashion in high school, and I'm like completely on a different level now. So I love starting from like the start, helping people so they can grow and learn as well also.
Okay. So you said that this has always been your dream since like high school. Yeah. Now, was it just high school, or was it like before that? Is this something that you always really wanted to do? Like,
actually, it's funny because I remember high school, I was so crazy in high school, and I remember junior year high school, I was like, I gotta figure out what I want to do with my life, and I always liked the fashion and doing makeup and stuff like that, but I never thought that's really what I wanted to do until I got into college, and I went to college for nursing, and I was like, this is not for me, and every like part-time job I had, I love how you dress, I love your makeup, like, I already got compliments on it all the time, and I like would take forever to get ready out, and I just thought one day, what am I doing with my life? I need to have a job fulfilling something that I want to spend the rest of my life doing, that I love doing. And that's fashion and makeup, honestly. That's what I love to do. So I said, I'm going to make sure I build a career or a brand for myself where I can do something I love to do, and I can help other women as well also.
I seen on your website that you had posted a blog about you doing a live demo about fashion. I was wondering, can you tell us a little bit about that?
So one of my first blog posts that I posted up this year when I revamped my blog was how to find your own fashion style and sense. I feel like it's very important for people to know how to find their own niche when it comes to fashion. A lot of people go on social media, they see Kim Kardashian dress or how she style, and they feel like, I'm gonna wear that same thing, and then when they go buy it and put it on, it don't look the same as it do, because you might not have Kim Kardashian hips, you might not have her boobs. So I teach people how to find a niche to still wear the same thing as celebrities, but wear it your own type of way so it can fit your body type. So basically that's what our live demonstration is gonna be about today.
Oh, okay, so we're having a live demonstration.
Yes.
All right, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are. So stay tuned. We're about to get ready and go into the live demonstration, you guys. See you in a minute. Okay, Patricia, what do we have going on here?
So we have a live demonstration from a blog post that I posted on Fashionista Living. I did a post on how to find your fashion sense. It takes 5 easy steps for you to learn how to find your fashion sense. The first one is having a style inspiration. Alana's here, my model. Her style inspiration is Kylie. She says she loves basic pieces that Kylie wears that she can wear on an everyday look. So Kylie wears a lot of thigh-high boots, a lot of basic oversized tees. She wears a lot of fitted skirts. So those are the type of items that Alana would look for when she's shopping to match something that Kylie wears. The second thing to find your fashion style is obviously seeing a celebrity or a model that has the same body style as you. Adele is someone that she feels like her body shape is the same as, so Adele wears a lot of long sleeve jackets or long sleeve shirts or 3/4 quarter length tops. So those are the type of shirts that Alana should shop for when she's looking for outfits that can cover up her arms. The third thing to find your fashion sense is your niche. You need to know what is your go-to body part that you love showing off, and Alana loves showing off her hips. So I put her in this flattering tight skirt that's perfect. Just similar to something that Kylie would wear that could show off her hips. That's very flattering to her to make her feel comfortable. The fourth thing to find your fashion sense will be your lifestyle. What do you do on an everyday basis? Alana's here is a full-time student, so this is something casual and basic that she can wear to school just to be fashionable and cute whenever she wants to. And the fifth thing is knowing your trends. It's a lot of spring trends that's going on right now, so you need to know what's out in the stores for you to shop and buy, which is really important. And also you'll catch the celebrities always in the latest trends. We have khaki, which her boots is a pretty brown color. The thigh-high boots are always in and perfect to wear anywhere. And also what's very important is the stripes. You'll find a lot of striped shirts, a lot of striped pants are in. So I paired her in this striped top to go with her look. And those 5 easy steps will help you find your fashion sense.
Well, that is wonderful. I am so glad that I got this information from you because you're over here helping me as well. So I wanted to go over as far as the makeup part of, as you can see, a lot of people out here, they do a lot of makeup. There are a lot of makeup artists out here now, and everybody's just buzzing to know, like, oh my God, where is she getting her lipstick from? Where is she getting her, her couture? You know, a lot of people, they do the beauty supply thing, and I think that the fact that you're letting people know that they can go to the beauty supply as well as, going to Sephora and everything like that is good too. Now, I just want to know, do you have any particular products that you have with you today?
Today, actually, I'm doing a live demonstration for makeup, but I'm going to do a lip one, so that one isn't necessarily like beauty supply products, but I can give a lot of dupe style of what people can use instead of the products that I'm using as well also.
Okay, and well, you guys, you heard it. Well, it's time to get to the live demo.
So for the makeup demonstration that we're doing today, I'm going to show you easily how you can overline your lips. The popular trend that's going on right now is women love full lips when they're doing their makeup for their lipstick to pop. So on my model here, Alana, I want to show you easy tricks and tips how you can overline your lip. The first trick and tip that I would love to tell you that's very important, that when you're overlining your lips, it's very important that you use a lip plumper or some type of lip extreme injection enhancement that can help plump up your lips some. So the first product that I'm going to use on Alana's is a lip extreme injection that's going to help plump up her lips some. She has fairly small lips, so we're just going to help plump them up a little bit before we actually apply the lip liner and the lipstick. So when you're actually applying this, you want to apply over the lip as well too, so the lip can actually plump up some. And you want to do the bottom and go under your actual lips as well, because when it plumps up, you want it to plump up actually full. Then you actually let that sit on the lips for like a good 2 minutes, just so they could get plump and get a little bit full first before you actually apply your lip liner. Other tips I actually want to tell you also is that when you're doing a full lip, it's very important that you use darker shade colors. A lot of women like to do peachy and nude tones to overline their lips, and they would draw it with the lip liner, and it would actually show through the lip stain. And you don't want to get off that effect at all. You want to actually make it look like you have full lips. So gravitate towards colors like a dark red, a dark purple, a brown, or even black, because when you overline your lips and put the actual lip stain over it, it will actually look like your lips, versus using a lighter shade color that will actually show through that is not your actual lips, ladies. So that's one important tip. So we let this sit on her lips some, and her lips are actually starting to plump up, get full at the top to make her lips appear a little bit bigger. I'm going to actually start by drawing out her actual lip shape. And this is a good trick to do first, like you're just drawing out your lips like you're applying lipstick. You do this stuff first actually, before you actually start to overdraw the actual lip. So once you actually draw out your actual shape, you're just going to go over it some and just lift to help make the lips appear a little bit fuller. And applying that first gloss like a lip plumper or some type of lip injection will be perfect first, because it will help you easily be able to overdraw. Then you just fill it in some. Actually, after you fill them in some, you're going to actually take a matted lipstick. So it's best that when you're doing a dark color, it's best to actually use the same color shade. If you can't find the exact same color shade, it's best to do a dark brown or even a black. If you're doing a red, you could do a black so it can give an ombre effect once you put the actual red lipstick in. Or you can do a brown if you have like a dark nude color or a purple. But since I actually have both of the shade colors to match, I'm going to actually use the same purple on the lips. So when applying, you're just going to go full force in. And you're going to actually go on top of the actual lip liner when applying. Matte lipsticks are the best lipsticks to actually overdraw your lips with, because it will be very matte. So you don't have to worry about it moving and stay right into place versus doing a regular lipstick. And I do a really good coat of this. So after you apply the matte lipstick, you want to actually let it dry some. There we go, perfect. And then the key to clean it up to make sure it's nice and crisp. Sometimes you can mess up on the edges some, like myself. You can clean it up with some concealer or your foundation. Your foundation is perfect to make sure it matches your skin, because usually you do your lipstick last once you do your makeup. Or you can actually use a concealer that's one shade lighter to make it that crisp look. So I'm going to just get a little bit of concealer. Just a little bit. And you're just going to literally outline the shape of your lips. So the key to makeup is blending. So I know it might look a little crazy right now, but we're going to blend this out so it can be perfect. And this trick is totally perfect for when you're doing your lipstick or even when you mess up. To clean them up to make sure they look really, really good. So this is actually Alana's concealer shade, but we're just going to blend it out some. So as you can see, I literally just outlined her lips. So it's actually give you the perfect lip shade. You can actually see her lips are nice and full also. Then you're going to take a brush and just blend it out. A beauty blender actually might be a little bit better, since you could just dab it into the skin. But if not, this will actually work as well also. So just keep blending. Blending is key with makeup. Blending is key. And then we could blend that out right into her skin also, because the concealer is the same concealer that she used when she highlights. So there's no big difference. And that's how you get nice full lips. You can check out this blog post on Fashionista Living in the beauty section.
That was an amazing live demonstration. I loved it. You were very detailed and informative. I really loved it. I learned some things that I didn't even know that I could learn. So, I actually wanted to know, since you were so great with the fashion, like, where did you get your outfit from? I've been dying to ask you this.
So my outfit, I actually got my little tube top from Forever 21 for like $4. I got my pants from Ross. My shoes are from Agassi. And I got my jacket from the Frock Shop. I'm actually doing a collaboration with them soon, so you guys watch out for that. And my hair, I'm slaying the Slave Bar. You guys check them out on Instagram and theslaybar.net.
Definitely.
Yes.
At least I know where I can get my inches from when I do get some inches.
Yes.
Okay, well, that is so wonderful. And again, I'm so grateful that you were here with me today. I'm so glad that
It was
I got
such a
insight
pleasure being
on
here.
everything.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So, the lip thing. I have big lips now. So
Yes.
I just wanted to know, how can I make them bigger? Like how you said, right?
Okay, basically, you just need like a lip plumper, actually.
Okay.
Use a lip plumper because women that already have full lips, you
Okay.
just want to plump them up just a little bit. You don't need to go and do too much. You don't need to draw your lips or anything.
Okay.
Just get a little lip plumper, suck them inside of them. They're going to plump them naturally. Then apply your lip liner and your lipstick and you're good to go.
All right. Well, there you guys have it. Get the lip plumper. It's great for you. The lip plumper. Well, there you have it, everyone. And you guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Destiny Moshe. And you also can follow me on Instagram at _yourdestiny_. And where can we find you at?
So you guys can actually follow me on Instagram at Tricia.Gurley and check out my blog site, www.fashionistaliving.com. Make sure you guys subscribe to check out this segment today, okay?
Bye, you guys.